Hello, Cancer. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using Chakra Wisdom Tarot by Tori Hartman. Illustrations by, is it Katrina? I'm pretty sure. Katrina Sokolova. It's under the word tarot if you want to see how you spell Katrina's name. There are websites for them, ToriHartman.com and WatkinsPublishing.com. Feel free to freeze frame if you need to, if you want that information, of course. Supportive Oracle Cards. You Are Clairvoyant Oracle Cards by Belinda Grace. Illustrations by Elaine Marzin. The website for them, rockpoolpublishing.com.au, A as an apple, U as an umbrella. Of course, freeze frame there if you so wish, and you want any of that information. What do we have for Cancer? Alright, so there's something, obviously. But, yeah, you got the Six of Wands right off the bat here. And the Three of Cups. Okay. Let's get the cards down before I get too excited. This is not about anybody else's approval. Okay? This is about your approval. Your approval. I don't know why we're getting really strong with that right off the bat, but it's like, it's about what you want, not what somebody else wants. Keep that in mind. Don't do this to please somebody else. They're really coming in strong with that right off the bat. Like, you know, I feel like Cancer does that sometimes. Like, you do stuff for other people's happiness and you shortchange yourself, especially when, you know, you get more family oriented, or like when Cancers have their own children or their own family. Like, they don't have to be biological children, but they're people you take care of like that. Sometimes you shortchange yourself for somebody else. They're like, this time, no. You need to be first. Because you being first brings everybody up a level. Sometimes helping yourself, brings everybody else up a level. So you are helping everybody by helping you. Hopefully that comes across right. Because somebody's not going to like what you're doing. It's not for them to like. It's fine. This is for you. Something you really want. The Love card and the Moon card comes in. Something you keep private to yourself. I feel like whatever this is, you know other people don't really feel warm and fuzzy about it. But this is for you. This is definitely for you. Whatever this is, it's going to create a moment where things really go up a level. And you need to live your life the way it works for you. There is a bit of mystery there with the Moon, but it's also about what you desire. It's a lot about what you desire. For some of you, it might be like maybe starting a little small business and doing what you want. And other people might be like, no, we don't want you doing that. You don't need to do that. You won't have the time for that. They may not want you to do that, because if you spend time doing what you want like that, that's less time you can do their stuff for them. They can do their own stuff. Take that as it resonates. You know, if it's for you, great. If it isn't, just walk on. Don't worry about it. Because I feel like you got the Five of Swords here, kind of like you're worrying like, okay, if I do this for myself, is that really going to work out? Or am I going to be like, I'm torn between two people. I'm trying to get what I want done, plus I'm running around trying to help everybody else. I feel like that what should be happening is you should be pulling back from other people a little bit and kind of like, you know, teaching a person to fish rather than giving them a fish, if you know what I mean. How does that analogy go? You teach a person to fish, they can feed themselves. If you just give them food, they're going to be dependent on you to keep giving them food. So this might be one of those situations where the dynamic starts to shift, where, all right, maybe there's people you help. All right, maybe they need that, but also you could probably teach them to be more self-sufficient. And that might be what's going on here. Kind of like, listen, I'm going to be busy going forward, so I'm going to teach you how to do this. You do this for yourself, and I'm going to get this other stuff done. It's kind of like, I don't know, this might sound bad, so I don't know how, well, we'll see what the comments say. It's kind of like when you have a very busy morning, and you have a 12 to 14-year-old kid, and you're like, listen, you know where the milk is, you know where the cereal is, I trust you to use the microwave, I trust you to use the toaster, so there's things here that you can safely have that are healthy for you. We're going to start doing that in the morning. You need to create your own breakfast and take care of that so that I can get some other stuff done got going on here. It's kind of like, you know, I love you, but you're at the point where you can take care of yourself for breakfast, and it's just it's just one of those meals. It's kind of like there's a lot going on, and being more self-sufficient really isn't a bad thing. I know people have different feelings about that, so it's just an analogy. Take it with a grain of salt. But it's kind of like, all right, I'm going to teach you how to do this. I'm going to teach you to be a little bit more self-sufficient. I'm still here if something goes wrong, but while I'm doing stuff over here, I need you to take care of yourself a little bit more. But it's also kind of like you're kind of feeling guilty about it. Like, oh, isn't it my job to take care of them in the morning? Oh, shouldn't I be doing this? It's almost like the same analogy. Not only that, but I know I usually take you to school in the morning, but I think it's fine if you take the bus. I got some things that are getting a little heavier. I don't have as much time. You have friends you like talking to. It's not like it's a bad situation. We're gonna say it's not a bad situation. Everybody's different. I know that. So we're gonna just use that analogy that possibly it's not a bad situation. So you can get on the bus with your friends. I know it takes you longer to get there, but you'll be fine. And yes, you got to get up a half hour earlier to get to get on the bus, but you'll be fine. We're going to change this. You're going to do that. So there might be a couple things you're changing to give yourself a little bit more time and get them out the door and get them be more self-sufficient. It's not bad things. It's just stuff maybe they don't like it. They don't like getting up a half hour earlier. They don't like getting their own food in the morning. Well, we all have to learn. We all have to adapt. Again, an analogy. You do with it what you need. I think you get the gist of it, though. Because something is definitely, like, you're getting offered something with the Knight of Wands and the Blessing. I am definitely one of those people because I've lived this Knight of Wands energy. Like, I've had the Knight of Wands come towards me, and that could be like, here today, gone tomorrow. That could be a quick flash in the pan. But I don't see that for your situation. It's kind of like, here's your chance to buy the ticket. You get that chance today. You don't get that chance tomorrow. But if you buy the ticket, you keep it. So it's like you get a chance to buy something. It's like the deal is here. You get it today, tomorrow it's gone. That's what I get for the Knight of Wands for you and the Blessings. Like, I don't feel like, if you take advantage of it, it's still gone tomorrow. No. I feel like it's one of those things like, here's your chance to get on the boat. If you're on the boat, then you're on your way. If you're not on the boat, it's gone. So it's gone. That's what that is. So I feel like this is a time for you to take something. If you choose to take it, it's something that's going to last a while with the Queen of Pentacles. Somebody's going to be helping you. Somebody's going to be cheering you on. Somebody's going to be working with you. I feel like this is more of a equal to you, a complementary equal. I don't think this is somebody leading you by the hand through this situation. I feel like this is somebody you help and they help you. You help and they help you. You help and they help you. Complementary energy. This seems to be coming in. If you decide to pass it up, I feel like you're going to regret it, but you're going to keep looking for your next opportunity. And you probably will get another opportunity. It might be like 6 to 8 months for most of you, maybe longer for others. It's also one of those things where I don't think you really want to pass it up again. And not for nothing. For some of you, this might be the last chance you're going to get. I don't know. It's a general read. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's going to be at least 6 to 8 months for the majority of you before you ever get another chance at this. Could be the last time around. Could be longer. And I feel like this is also something where you don't want to pass it up. It's kind of like, you want your $10,000 now, or you want to just kind of let that be and wait 6 to 8 months and see if you possibly get a chance again. Like, are you willing to gamble it and see if you actually get it? Or do you want to claim that now? You decide. If you choose it, though, you do seem to be locked into it. You do seem to get locked into it with the Knight of Wands and the Temperance. It seems like it's something that just keeps going and keeps building, whatever this is you want. I just feel like it's not something you can walk away from, but I also don't think you want to walk away from it with the Six of Wands. It's success for you. You don't really get the ability to walk away from it, but you don't want to. So, I mean, if you don't want to walk away from it, I think that's good. Cancer, especially when Cancer likes something, they don't really like change. So if you get into something and you like it, you're not going to want it to go away anyway. So that may actually be more of a reinforcing reason on why to go forward towards it. There's a lot of social activity with this. A lot of social activity with this. I know it's a general read, but exactly what are we talking about? Because I see like there's like I almost see like a little bit of like socially enjoying yourself, but I see a lot. I should say mostly watching other people, enjoying from the sidelines and watching other people and liking that better. Like there's a good social energy here. I feel like there's like people are talking about you in a good way that's helping your situation. We like this. It's almost like, for example, if you had a cake business, just for argument's sake, you want people talking about you in a positive way. You want your name out there. You want people hearing about you so you get more work. You know what I mean? So, and I'm almost feeling like for a lot of you, it's something like that. Like you hear people talking about you, you know what's going on, you're watching from the sidelines. Every now and then, you are a part of these social gatherings, but I feel like it's selective, and it's kind of like, I'm kind of feeling restricted in the sense of like, it's like I feel like less is more. I'm like, I don't want to be involved in everything because that can be, it can be a bit much. It can be a mess. And I don't want to be that tight with all these people. I want to be just like around. I want to keep fading in and fading out. I want to fade in and fade out. I want to hear a little bit of it, but when it gets a little bit too much, I want to be able to kind of just pull back and just let it be. I don't want to get pulled into people's drama, but I want to be considered a part of the group. It's kind of like you're kind of coming in and out that way. Kind of like, yeah, I want to know. I want people to value me. I want to be considered part of the group, but I don't want to get sucked into other people's drama. It's like a very delicate, like, oh, I'm busy. Oh, I got a lot of work today. Gotta go. And nobody takes offense to it because it's like, oh yeah, that cancer, they're busy. But then every now and then you're like, oh, I have some time. I'd like to hang out. Oh, they're having a good time. Everybody's in a good mood. Yeah, I'll hang out with y'all. Let's have a good time. It's kind of like when it gets a little hairy, scary, kind of like people are getting a little, it's kind of like, oh, I got a lot of work. I'm sorry, I got to go. We understand, Cancer. You are busy. You do good work. Thank you. And you just kind of like casually just kind of, flit out the door. It's very delicate how you're handling this. It takes a lot of finesse. I think you have it. Even if you don't think so, I think you'll see, you'll learn like, oh, I got work to do. I gotta go. When people start getting a little, you're like, I don't want to be a part of that. Well, I should say. This is good. They're saying don't pass this up. I wouldn't pass this up. It's a really good thing. It's something you've been waiting for. Sorta. Is it something you've been waiting for, or just something that kind of rolls around in your brain, kind of like that'd be nice? One of your that would be nice situations that's coming in to be a possibility. They're saying go for it. Go for it. Enjoy it. I think we're good. All right, I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, if I can spit it out, that's below with the same email. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.